Hey guys, welcome to Gardening Upbeat and I hope you are doing very well. This video is all about how to grow and care for the impatiens, and here in this video I am going to show you everything step by step growing impatiens from the seeds, and finally you are going to see lots of flowers. So let's start the video now. You may be also wondering why their name is impatiens. It's because they shoot out their seeds when the seed pods are opened, similar to the one you are looking right now. Impatiens is one of the best winter flowering plants, but we can also keep them in the summer, and in summer we need to keep them directly in the shade. We can sow the seeds at the end of October or even November as well, and here you can see I got the seeds from Seeds and Pot. To sow the seeds, I am taking the soil mix something like this: 80% cocopeat and 20% vermicompost. I am also going to use seedling tray, but you can use anything whatever you prefer. But please always make sure that there are drainage holes at the bottom of the pot. Alright, it's time to sow the seeds. I am using the same seedling tray to sow some other seeds as well, and that's why please don't get confused. After sowing the seeds, cover the seeds with the same soil mix, and please make sure that seeds are at least 3 to 5 mm deep inside the soil. Just after sowing the seeds, please water thoroughly for the first time, and then you can spray the seedling tray once in morning and once in afternoon. Next, I am going to keep the seedling tray in a place where it's going to get the morning sunlight till around 10 am. So guys, here we can see that out of all those seeds, only one germinated. Really very bad result, but anyway, I am going to transplant this seedling. It happens all the time. Sometimes we get good result and sometimes seeds fail to germinate. For example, here are some seedlings of my Baileys Haba English daisy, and they are germinating really very well. I am going to transplant the seedling in a 6-inch of pot, and here is one very important thing I would like to share with you. See, whenever you grow the impatiens plants, please avoid using pots with too much depth. For example, please avoid pots something like, let's say, 10 inch or 12 inch of depth, because what happens is impatiens prefer the soil that stay moist, but at the same time it doesn't like the soil that stay wet for much longer time. If you use a pot with much depth, that time the soil is going to stay wet for much longer time and your plants are not going to grow that well. However, please also note that you can use much wider pot. So let's say you can definitely use pot something like this, Alibaba kind of pot. It's much wider, but depth is not that much. So depth 6 inch should be more than enough. For the soil mix, I am doing it very basic way. That means 50% normal garden soil, 25% vermicompost, and rest 25% cocopeat. If your soil is clay type, then please add 25% sand to the potting soil mix. After transplanting, please water lightly and then keep the pot in bright area for next 2 to 3 days. Then we can keep the pot under direct sunlight. Alright, it's time to see many updates. So guys, you have seen that my plant is growing well and blooming really very well. Even though I got one seedling, I am happy that my plant is growing this way. So let's talk about some of the most important things. So first one is pinching. See, many people prefer to pinch their plants to make them bushy. But honestly saying, I am extremely afraid to do that with my impatiens, and I never do that. I believe this is more than enough, and I did not pinch my plant, and you can see it's still bushy. Second important thing is sunlight. See, impatiens is known as one of the best plants that bloom well in shady area. But if you provide your plants 3 to 4 hours of direct sunlight, that time also it would be absolutely fine. Here you can see I am keeping my plant on my terrace itself, and this part gets the direct sunlight till around 1 p.m. Third important thing is watering. I have already said you before, impatiens need the soil to be consistently moist, but at the same time the soil should not stay wet for much longer time. Before watering, always check the soil, and if you see soil is looking somewhat dry, that time you can water it. For your info, I water my impatiens plants once in 3 to 4 days in the winter time. Finally, the last important thing is how to fertilize our impatiens plants. In one of my recent video, I have shown one of the best organic liquid fertilizers that works really very well for most of the plants, and we can do the same thing for impatiens as well. We need two different components. First one is Panchagabha and second one is fish amino acid. Both are available on Amazon and you can buy it online. The dose would be take 1 liter water, then take 5 ml of fish amino acid, and then take 20 ml of Panchagabha. Mix them well, and then you can apply near about 250 to 300 ml for 1 6-inch of pot. Please repeat the same thing once in 15 to 20 days, and please don't water your plant for next 12 hours once you apply the fertilizers. So guys, this is all about how to grow the impatiens from the seeds, and like many of my videos, I have shown you everything from very early stage to final stage. I hope you found the video useful, and if you did, I would really appreciate if you like the video, share it, and subscribe to my channel if you are new to gardening upbeat. Thank you very much for watching the video. I truly appreciate it, and if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to ask me. Thank you once again. Take care and enjoy.